All right, excitement, excitement, excitement. A lot of people got it. If you're intraday and you're looking for some heavy moves, they came. I stayed to the sidelines. I just had basically like one position, got stopped out actually from Netflix for the small short. Didn't get to my target. I was up and then I got out basically, I lost crumbs. But with that being said, I sat on my hands after two. Why? Because I know that they fake stuff out. And I wanted to see who's going to win the battle. So let me use an example. UFC, right? I like Bones Jones. He fought Rampage Jackson. If you guys know how the fight went, you can skip this part. But for those that you don't know, both of these guys were titans. Basically, they got in. Rampage is old school UFC. Bones Jones is basically like the future, whatever. They fought. I'm gonna wait until the winner. I'm gonna be a punk. I'm gonna wait till the winner to see which entourage I am going to be a part of. Okay, and that's what I use basically for the markets. I'm not going to jump on the side of the Bulls and the Bears. I'm going to wait till they fight it out, figure out who it is, then I'm going to jump on the side of them and get to that, basically ride with that entourage per se. So as you know, Rampage got the shit beat out of him by Bones Jones. So as I am taking my Rampage Jackson t-shirt off and putting my Bones Jones t-shirt on to give him a high five, that's who I will be following. And that's how I'm basically going to treat this thing. And that's why I didn't get into the markets that much today, because I don't like the volatility that goes on during the Fed announcement. As you can see, I'm looking at let's use the 30-minute. You can see that pretty much it just went. It got really choppy around that 2 o'clock area and pretty much grinded up. If you look at this right here, right now, you see the top of the box. This looks good for the long side. Bullish MACD at the top of the range, above the 10. MACD, we wish it, but it's flattening out and could curl, and we want it above that 190 area. We've been talking about that, but again, you don't have to be a hero and try to guess where things are going, because, again, these head and shoulder talks, neckline is the biggest thing. You keep them aware in the back of your mind, but don't just say, oh, I see a right shoulder, so I'm gonna get short, because you can end up getting squeezed, which a lot of people might have gotten today. Look at the QQQ. The QQQ still needs to get above. It still looks better, but it still needs to get above this 88 level. It is above the 10 now for 2 days. So, and it closed. We got higher lows here, but I want to see how this works out. If it can continue up, it could definitely test the 50. But if it breaks the low of this day, we're pretty much, and you see this volume is pretty light, we could come back and test this previous low as well. So you also have the 200 that is holding this point of support that we say could be the demand. For the Russell is still under the 10. MACD is kind of flattish. You kind of really don't know what the hell is going on. IWM will give the volume. The volume did increase, engulf this previous small body candle. So we'll see how it works out. Again, if we looked at a shorter time frame, you could definitely see that, again, you had a lot of volatility around this 2 o'clock. Bam, bam, bam. People wanted to go short, got squeezed to shit to the end, and that's just the way it happens. I don't want to be a part of that crowd. Again, Bones Jones t-shirt on, yeah, pom poms. After the fight is won. You call me a punk if you want to, but I'll be a punk that'll survive. DIA Diamond at the top of the box. We see that's looking great. We have MACD curling up. We have MACD crossed over bullish here as well. So it gets above these tops, and it moves. So we'll play it accordingly. Apple. Apple got almost up to the 600 and faded. Am I bearish? Absolutely not. Not right here, right now. Not right now. But expect a little bit of pullback, and I think it gets to the 600 level. But again, be very, very cautious right now, because you got people foaming at the mouth, and it looks like the big boys just saw all these orders, took them out, and then are driving it down a little bit just to squeeze them enough, the longs, so that you tap out and then they blast it up. So we got to see how this one really plays out. You got Netflix. Netflix is still holding this support area that we had. We got Facebook. Facebook actually continued and giving a pretty good sign right here, actually kissing the 10s. So we'll see if it's really going to kiss it or not. Twitter went to shit, and we all know that story. So now what has become support now becomes resistance, and we're gonna see if we're gonna roll. So see what the lows of the day are for that. I really won't waste any more time with that one. You got Facebook, you have Microsoft. What did Microsoft do? Came back to the 10. We can see it go up. We want to see if we can break above these highs. You got Amazon. Amazon volume has dried up a lot. So again, a lot of things were range bound until that 2 p.m. Announcement. You got Google. Google is still, I mean, it's trying to hold. It needs above that 10. We're in the middle of this channel, so we just have to see how this one plays out. But again, don't be a tough guy. Yes, in real life, that'll be messed up what I said about switching sides or entourages. But for the markets, shit, that's how I like to play it. I want to see who wins, and I grab on. I'm not the guy. I'm the guy that's waiting for the bulls to run past me at the run of the bulls of in Spain, and then I run behind them. That's how this game is being played. So just remember that you're not going to be the one that's going to turn the market or anything like that. You just want to, and if you have indecision, cash is the position. Take care.